Hey, welcome to MarketingWithDonald.com. Here at MarketingWithDonald.com, we ensure to give the best to our customers. And of course, everybody wants to make sales, everybody wants a rapid growth with their digital marketing. I am Donald, and I'm going to be taking you on today's uh, free bonus, which we are giving to our subscribers. It's exciting to know that everybody wants growth, everybody wants engagement with their customers. That's why on our today's hot bonus offer, we'll be dwelling on fear of not missing out. That is FOMO. This is a psychological tool that helps every visitor on your website or on your sales page or whatever you are promoting to want to stop, give attention, get engaged, and of course, take the action for which you want them to take. That's exciting, right? So that's exactly what I'm going to be taking you through on marketingwithdonald.com because we want our customers to get the best of results. That's why we are taking this step further to help them get the necessary tools that will help them in their marketing and of course get results. The truth is, we would have charged you a fee to get all of this done. Maybe 1,000 bucks or 2,000 bucks thereabout. Once I dive into all of this setup, you understand what I mean, and you should know the reason why you should jump on this right away. Like mentioned, this are one of the hot tools we giving out as a bonus pack to our subscribers, of course, to our members who have been working with our team, our collected products. If you scroll down here, you're going to see what this does. It's a social proof pop-up tool, and I'm going to show you examples of some of these tools. Now, you can set up informational pop-up tool just like you see here. You can set up a coupon code tool. This is how the pop-up looks like. You can set up a live counter. This is how it looks like. You can come over here, set up an email counter that allows you to build email leads. The list just keeps going on and on. You could just set up a conversion, which is one of our favorite, which we're going to be showing live on screen how you can set up this. The interesting thing is we'll be setting this up for you as a SaaS product. What that means is you can have it set up on your own server. If you need any assistance, of course, contact me on Marketing with Donald, and I'm super pleased to help you all free of charge. Your success, it's my pleasure. All right. So coming over here, you can also get to see conversion counter. 5 people just bought the product. These are triggers that help your site visitors to quickly take decisions. Now, if you come down here, it keeps going on and on. You have video, you could see how it looks like. You have audio, you could see social share, and of course, you can also get to see what we have here. We have reviews. Here we have reviews. That's how it looks like. We also have emojis. Can also get to see what we have here. Cookie notifications. That's how it looks like. And of course, the list just keeps going on and on. You can see the rate score here. You can also get to see the request collector here. You can get valid email addresses, which you can call me back. And the list just keeps going on and on. You can have a countdown collector right here that gives you the free webinar setup, and you can collect email, and this links back to your free webinar setup. Now, this is exactly how the dashboard looks like. Coming over to the dashboard, this is how it looks like here. Okay, so right here in the dashboard, you can come over to say create campaign. Now, create a campaign, you need to give your name, your campaign name. So it could be Market with Donald. All you need to do is put your mail or your domain name here. So we just have marketing the.com. So whatever it is, when hit and create, it creates your next campaign for you, giving you a pixel for you to install on your website. All right. So once you copy this, you can now place it on the header tag section of your website. So I'm going to be showing you all of this in this training video. So sit back, cut off the entire distraction. I want to make this as simple as possible that even a granny can possibly set this up on his website, but for any reason you can get all of this done for technical concerns, hit back at us with MarketingWithDonald.com. I need assistance to get this set up. I'll be more than glad to see you succeed in getting this set up. And interestingly, you can also use that which you will have on our website to add to your own website. If you want to do the business part of it, setting this up on your own domain to have people subscribing into it, which is what I encourage, which is what will give you some extra bucks, and which is what will help you to build more leads, right? So join me as I take you on the walkthrough on setting this up. Now, if you've received a mail on setting this up, the bonus package, this is exactly what you get inside of the mail. Marketing with Donald. You have the FOMO set up. That's the package. So you are required to upload this into your cPanel. So I want to switch back to a cPanel. On a cPanel, we're working with Namecheap. So here on Namecheap, I want to access my hosting account. You can also get any hosting account from Namecheap or any other host provider of your choice that you are comfortable with. So once I come over here, because I have my hosting account here, I want to go to my cPanel. So cPanel is quite generic with other host providers, so you can check it out. So we want to be setting this up for the first time. So what this means is I want to set up a subdomain because I already have a domain. So the processes are the same if you are purchasing a new domain for the first time. So you can also do same. So I want to come over here to our set up a subdomain. So to set up a subdomain, if you look at the cPanel, cPanel is arranged into sections. We have tools, we have scripts, we have the files, which handles the file manager. We have email. Of course, we have databases. We'll be seeing how we play around with all of this. And we have domains, we have security. So our concern is working with the database. So that's exactly what we'll be seeing here. So coming over here, we'll be working with the database, rather we'll be working with the domains. You have the preferences and all of this right inside here. So right here on domains, we want to go to set up a first subdomain. So I want to come over here to domains. Basically here in domain, I want to set up a new domain within this. So I come over here to create domain. From new domain, because you already have a parent domain that is marketingwithdonald.com, I'm going to be called this FOMO, which is a fear of not missing out. That's what the FOMO stands for. So I'm going to be having this as marketing with Donald.com. So that becomes my new domain. So I'm going to have this. So I'll leave it the way it is and I'll hit on submit. So at this point, it's going to successfully create the subdomain for us, which is formal marketing with Donald. All right, great. So we've successfully created this, and SSL has an assigned to it is provisioning that for us. So what we'll do next, if I come over here to manage, all right, so we can see the entire setup. So we would not want to go over here. I will come over here to tools. Now, coming back to tools, I want to come back to file manager so that we can locate that. Now, on file manager, can you see our new domain is FOMO.marketingwithdonald. So I'm going to open this up, right? And I'm going to come over to upload. So on upload, I want to select the file which you will receive the download link on your email to access this file. So once you receive the package, you just come straight and select it. So this is exactly how it is like FOMO setup. So you get a package like this, just select that package, open it. It's going to upload into your file. I'm going to over here 100%. So that shows that our file is fully uploaded. So you can just hit here, go back. and you get to see a file. So usually what I like doing is once I've uploaded this at this point, I just come right click and hit on extract. So once you hit on extract, you say extract file. What it's going to do is going to extract the entire files right inside here. Great. So we have it right there. So we have a setup already waiting for us. Now, another step you need to do is creating a database because when you are setting this up, it's going to be requesting for a database. Now, this is why this is so important because what I'm showing you live here, you also be having a documentation, which is the tool which we've given access to you. This is what over $500 in real life. So if you go over to what the team offers to do for you, they were to set this up for you, just the software installation will cost you anywhere around $35. So imagine having gotten the license and you were getting $35 for software installation. And of course, you have to do server and integration for $69. You have to do another $30 if you were to update your product. So all of these are the costs that you will definitely have to invest to get all of this. So this takes you anywhere close to $1,000 to get all of this set. But here you are, I'm going to be giving you all of this for free. I'm doing the entire setup. I'm giving you a walkthrough guide that will hold your hand as a queer, showing you step by step what you need to do. So you see, at this point, we'll be required to set up a database. So watching the video, you may not need to go through all of this documentation requirement because it's more like everything put together right inside of this walkthrough guide. So I'm coming over to my cPanel dashboard. So my cPanel dashboard, I want to go over to the database section. So the database section here, I want to set up a new database. And I'm going to be using the database wizard, whichever one it is. Either you use the database wizard or use the create a database option. So the database wizard, the interest is we want to create a new database. So in this database, I just want to call this formal. And this is going to be the entire name given to it. I call it gain FOMO, and I'm going to be using a password which is unique to this database. The same thing you have to do. So you need to just copy this to your clipboard. So once you do this, I just copy it to my clipboard. All right. So just copy it there, and let me call my sticky note up. So create a new note here. So right here, you have notes. I'm dropping this so that becomes a new take here. All right, so let me leave it at yellow. Again, I want to create a password, so I'm going to use something very unique, which you can also get to use something unique at your end as well. So we have it right there, and I'm going to create a user. So my database and my database user name is the same. I'm going to ignore this. So what I need to do is assign privileges or select all privileges to this database. Scroll down and hit on make changes. So once you do that, your database is fully ready. So what we need to do next is to go over to set up our new site. So this is what we do. We'll open a new browser and copying this into our clipboard. We now want to go to a new tab, set up a tab here and go over to visit the link. Remember, we set this up on our already existing domain and we're going to be going to the created domain, which is FOMO. So we're going to a link FOMO. Okay, I need to adjust my screen so you could see my link, what I'm typing there. So it's going to be FOMO / install. Let me see how to set this up. From this point, I needed you to see the domain, right? So that's the URL. I'm going to be doing this / install, right? So that's what you need to do. So I'm going to enter this. So it's going to take you through the wizard installation process. So you're about to install this and it says start the installation. So it's going to check my server setup to be sure everything is right. You can see everything looks good. All I need to do is hit on next. And of course, at this point, it brings me to setting up my license key. And of course, I can see my website URL, my database, and setting this up. So you leave it the way it is. So all I need to do is set it on my database. So leave the local host to what it is. On your name, paste what you got here, right? Then on your database details, that's the database username. The same thing, you also paste what you have here. Then on your password, you type in the password which you did already. So that's the password. The password we use there. So on keeping in touch, I will just use the email hi at marketing with Donald.com. So here you can just Donald. So once you're done, all you need to do is hit on finish installation. So we have it here. Setup says finished. Process has been successfully completed. So you now have your admin setup looking like this. So you have your new URL and your admin setup as admin. All right. So having done that, I can just come over here, visit my new site. You can always see your new site looking like this. So you can see FOMO Marketing with Donald. This is a new site. And what this means is I can have people visiting my link. You can have it on a brand new domain. You can have people coming in to sign in. You can also have people coming up to sign up. And whenever they sign up, it's going to be your lead magnet setup processes. So you give them free access and you are building leads through it as well. So that's business part of it. All right. So over here, I just want to sign in and we have a first sign in using admin, right? So Ken here, and you're going to be launched into the admin dashboard. Great. So I just want to close this and I just want to save this. So we have the admin dashboard. You can see everything about this setup here. I can automate it and of course I can customize it to whatever I want it to be. So over here you can see your admin panel proper where you can set up the entire required configurations. So in your configuration, we have all of this right there. So you can always come dismiss the notification you have here, and you can see your number of users. It lists all your entire users you have right there. On your settings, you can come automate your settings the way you want it on your title. So you could just have this as FOMO. You just have that as FOMO, whatever it is. You have a logo for your design. You can set up your logo right there, put your dark theme, however you want it. And once you're fully done, you just hit on update. So you have other app-wide settings that you have right there. So you can choose a fab icon. You can also choose your open graph image. All of these you can do right inside here. Then, of course, you can set up your content however you want it, your blog content. You can also see your notifications. So you could change your branding verified by, you could say, what we have here, it's marketing. Wait. Donald.com. So that could now become branding. So we have it right there. So once you scroll down, you can, of course, set all of this. Once you're done, always remember to hit on update. So it's going to check all of that. So I come over here. You can also see your notification handlers. You have enable email notification, SMS notification. You have phone call notification. You have WhatsApp notifications, and all of that. You can enable them. And if you enable it, you are required to set your permissions as seen. You have the SMS and phone call using Twilio or Cam. And of course, we have the WhatsApp. All you need to do is put your WhatsApp phone number ID and of course your WhatsApp access token. So what that means is you will need to create a WhatsApp business account with Facebook. So that's what will be required to do there. Then you can also set up your payment. You can integrate payment. So this shows that with this, you can start making money. You can enable payment. You can say payment on one time or recurring. You can set that up You can also set it if you want monthly, and of course, you can set the currency of your choice. You can also enable all of this right there, and you hit on update. So if I choose to enable payment, I can just enable this. So what that means, it can start accepting payment. Then I have my business details, which I can update. So you have your brand name, your addresses, the way you want it to appear. You go ahead and set all of that. So right here, you have your options of payment processors you want to work with. Do you want to work with PayPal, Stripe, offline payment, Coinbase, Flutterwave, Mobilo, Ucasa, Crypto.com, whichever one you want to work with. You can also enable your affiliate options here. So what this means is you are running a full business setup when you have this running on your domain. So we have the cookies. You can also set up your SMTP email how you want it. So your auth email, we just have it FOMO here. And your from email, you could just have, okay, let's do this. You have this at FOMO at marketing with Donald.com, right? So your reply email, reply to name could just have marketing with Donald. Then reply to email could have hi at, or could say help at marketing with Donald.com. So if you want other email, you want to copy your host and all of that to set up your SMTP, you can now set up, you can get all of this. If you want support in doing all of this, you can always reach out to me and we'll help you do that. So once you hit an update, it's going to apply all of those settings. And coming down here, you can also set up your teams, whichever teams you want to work with, your internal team, your light team, or your dark team. You can also see the options to switch from what you want it to be. You can set up your internal notifications. You also have the option of having your email notifications set up the way you want it. You want to be notified for a new user, delete user, new payment, new custom domain, and all of that. You can have it right there. Then you have the push notification set up here. So you can enable push notification, accept guest subscribers, and all of that. So you can turn this on. You can also get guest subscribers, ask users to subscribe model, and all of that. So once you have all of this up, you can of course come here and update your setup. Then you have the webhooks as well, which you can set up. And interestingly, you can also set up what we call the progressive web app. So once you enable this, all you need to do, put your app name, your app shop name, and you hit update and your app start URL. So you can set all of this and it gets started. So I can just say enable PWS system, meaning people can install this on the website. Display install helper bar in footer. So all I need to do, delay until bar shows up. So I could say if you want to set this up, you can enable that. Then your app name, you can also enable that. You can say you must own, install, and activate the PWS system plugin to use this feature. Okay, so that means you need to install the PWS system for you to be able to use that functionality. So you have all of that. You have the SSO system right there. You also have what we call the cron, which helps you to process all your setup right here. So you can set up this Chrome. I'm also going to show you how to set this because this also handles your broadcast, handles your push notifications, and all of that. So I think this is how far we've gone. This is the entire setup. Let me just show you how to set up this Chrome because you're requiring it to handle your broadcast job and of course execute all the jobs. So if you look at here, you have this set in 1 minute. So all you need to do, copy this. Once you copy this, you need to come back to your cPanel, right? So on your cPanel, come back to tools. On tools, we want to look at for cron jobs, right? So come down here. I'm looking at the cron jobs. Let's see. All right, so it's under the advanced section. You can say advanced, you can say cron jobs. So I hit on cron jobs. What I need to do here is add new cron job. I'm going to be doing this for 1 minute, once per. What's this? What should we use here? It's the most common one. Okay, let's go with once per 5 minutes. That's fine. So once per every 5 minutes, I now need to paste the job I copied, right? So that's just how it looks like. I can take out all of these asterisks. Here's the read command we need. So just hit on add new cron job. And here we have it. Cron job is added. So I can come back here, do the same thing, copy the broadcast cron job, come over here again. Yes, we have that. Okay. Come over and say I want to add new cron job. I select the common setting again and say once 5 minutes. And I come here and paste it. So once we paste it, we run this down as well. Take it down to where we have the asterisks. We take it all out and we hit on add cron job. So if you set up the that from your push notification, you can also add send. So once you're done, you can now come over back to your admin panel and see all of your activities. So here, I haven't installed it. You could see the entire menus we looked at from your admin dashboard. You can see users, you see the entire users collections if you've created a user. And of course, you can see the settings, you can see plans, languages, broadcasts. You can see your users notifications, plugins, if you have any installed. We can also help you get all of those fixed up if you want support and assistance on those. So far, all together, see how to go back to the main dashboard and create our first campaign. We'll be placing it and see how it works on our page here. So we'll see how it works on this page here. It's the same page. You are going to find the this installation instructions that I'm giving you are totally free. And of course, you also see the link to download this entire package. Here, I'm back to my account. Like every other user can get on his account to create a campaign together. I'll come over here, say create campaign. So on my campaign, let's just call this marketing with Donald. And on the domain, I'm going to be using, sorry, there's in caps. I'm going to be using marketing with Donald. So I want to create here, hit on create. It's going to give us the snippet. So we are to add this snippet. So copy and paste the following JS code snippet before the head tag of your website. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to be placing it on our sticker as well. So later we'll visit this. So I'm going to be placing it. Come back here. I'll close this up. So once we're done, we see marketing with Donald, and this is campaign we've created. So all you need to do next, set the notification how you want it to be. You can, of course, see other actions you can create here. You can install the pixel if you want to call back the pixel, which we already copied. If you want to call up the other brandings, you can come here, set the branding. So the branding here could be uh, bonus pack. And of course, our URL, we want to leave it at HTTPS, and we are leaving it as marketing with donald.com. So we update the branding there. All right, so that's it. So you come down over here and create your notification. Now, on our notification, we are asking, what do you want to create? Is it informational? And of course, if you pick that, you can see free support. If you pick coupon, you see how it's going to appear. And if you pick live counter, this is exactly how it's going to appear. So let's see, do we want to do email collector and or do we want to do conversion? So we need to allow this plan. So it says conversions because I like this a lot. Noted here that my conversion is not enabled as well as some other notifications options I can work with here. That's why it's not activated. So because I'm using my default account, which I use in creating this account, so it's not shown. So what I'm going to be doing, I need to go over to my account and of course edit those details and see how to work with the plans I have there. Here, I want to move over to admin, moving over to the admin panel directly. So it affords me the privilege to work on this account. So I'm coming over to users. So over here, I want to quickly edit this user account details. So coming down here, I want to add the functions. You could see here conversions was not enabled, so I'm going to enable this. That's because I've not set plans in this account. So in your own case, you can go ahead, set plans, enable everything you want to enable, set reviews. Like I mentioned, you can always hit us back to get your necessary support. So active notification handlers, I can set one for unlimited email, set all of these. This is more like a custom plan. Webhook, setting one as well. We don't need Discord and Slack. Okay, just so Teams, one is fine. So once I'm done with this, all I need to do is update. So it shows my user successfully updated. So I'm going to be going back to my user account. So back to the user account, and I have the option to create conversions. If you select conversion, you can see Jane from England, just sign up for a newsletter. And of course, we have video, we have reviews, we have all of that. So usually, I would have just loved to add email collector. So an email collector, you can just have your emails, but let's just use conversions, and thereafter you can see how to use that. So work with conversions. So once I do that, I hit on create. So it brings me up here where we set a notification name. So on my new notification, that's it. I have Jane from England, so I could say this James from England. So I want to say just sign up, just download it. I can just have this say just so that's in that. If you want to change the image, you can go ahead change it. And you can also drop URL if you want user to go to after clicking on the notification, leave empty for no link. So this URL, I can have my affiliate link, whatever it is. But for now, let me just leave this link there. Then we can have that. So we can just come over here and say update. All right, so that's fully updated. Next, you can see you have several triggers here. So on your triggers, you can set, do you want it on all pages? Or do you want to delay? Do you want the time? Is it on exit intent and all of that? So I'm going to create another one, which is going to be on exit intent. That is when that notification is going to show. So you have this, you can set your targeting. You can also set how you want it to display. I want it to the left, right. So if I select left to right, you see the direction or right to left. You also see the direction, but left to right, that's fine. Let's left to right. So if you want it on your bottom left display position, you set it there, you have it on your bottom left, that's okay. Then if you want it to have a close button, you can enable that it has a close button. This is a close button, so someone can turn that off. So you can just update this. Next, you can see your customization if you want to change the color look, the title, the description color, the date color, and of course your background color. You can walk around that. So if you want it wavy, on shapes, atom, plus, whatever it is that works best for you, you can go ahead to do so. Okay, I think those are okay. None is also fine. So once you're done, you have other fonts you can play around with here. So hit an update. All right, so go over here again. The data, this is where you can make it more dynamic. So as people are registering, you can set your webhook to capture new data that are coming into. It's a send post request with form data parameters to add new conversions dynamically. So you can do this. You can use Zapier to do this. Again, you can also contact if you need help in setting this up. You can also set an auto capture data from form submission of your users and add them to our system as conversions. So you can also do this. Say whenever someone downloads from the URL, it should pick the details and goals. If I update this, it's going to dynamically pick the details of those who have clicked or clicked the form to fill it. So that becomes a dynamic data. So once you're done, you can enable your notification bar. So let's come back to our campaign. So on a campaign here, I want to create yet another one. This I'm going to set it on exit intent. So this is going to be a newsletter. Let's collect email collector right here. So this is an email collector. I'm going to come back here and say create. All right. So we come down here, I want to edit it. So we call this so we can put here. You don't miss it. So come down here. We have your name, your email. They could just say, give me uh, priority list. Get me on priority list. So we have that there. So you could say, you could also drop a thank you URL. So just to put this and we update it. So I want this to only show when someone just wants to leave our page without taking any action. So say exit intent return. Okay, so we have that right. So we just update it. So let's now come back to have this showing on this page. You could see it's not yet showing on this page. If I refresh this, it's not yet showing. I want this to be showing on this page. So let's go back and add the code. Recall, we already copied the code to our clipboard. So I'm going to be copying this out down to this point. Yeah, so that's the start of the script. Down to the point. So to do this, I have to go back to my admin end of my um, WordPress site. So you can also have any website and get this done. Here we are on WordPress dashboard. So I'm going over to plugins. I want to add new plugin. So we're going to be looking for header and footer tag. So I'm just going to type this, say header and footer tag. So let's search for our corresponding plugin that can help us handle that. So far we have insert headers and footers. So let me install this that already has 2 million downloads. I can go to install it. So I'm going to hit on activate. So far, a plugin has been activated, and we have to scroll down and look for it. I think this is it, code snippet. So just look for it here. Click on it, come to its dashboard. Over here on the WP code, you have the option that says header and footer. Of course, you have the conversion pixel, so come over to header and footer. So on a header footer, we want to add this. Yeah, so that's the code we're adding, and we want to save changes, right? Okay, so we come over say save changes. All right, so that's fine. So what we need to do is to visit our page and reload it and see how it looks like. Good. Can you see? We have a new pop-up showing right there. So that's exactly what we're talking about. So I can just come hit here and let's see if our exit intent is working. Do we enable that? Let's quickly see if we got that enabled. Mhm. Let's go back to our campaign. We're on campaign. Let's see. So we are on our campaign. Can you see our this notification email collector was not enabled, so we just enabled it now. So this is only going to show up on exit intent. So we see this clearly shows that we have one click, one view. All right, so let's quickly go back and refresh our page and see how this comes through. Let's see. The other already showed. Okay, great. This see my hand was already going to close this up, so it showed up my exit intent form right away. All right, so let's go adjust that further. So you see, exit intent showed up, but it's not going to stay long. So let's just say FOMO, and we have email right there, and we say get me on priority list. So we've just gotten the email. So you've already successfully done that. So what that means is, if you come back here, you are going to view it here. So you could see the number of clicks. You can get into it and see the interactions. So you could see the mouse over, the click-through rate, the conversions, and see that we had a form submitted. So you can also always come back to assess all of these information. So this is really a great tool for internet marketers, and that's why I have packaged this bonus to give you as a SaaS. I'm already running it on FOMO.marketingwithdonald.com. So this is what well over 1,000 bucks, but here I am giving to you totally free. Again, always know that if you need any assistance, you can always write to help at marketingwithdonald.com, and we are ready to always support you. So again, don't forget to come over here, grab this training guide, and of course, download it by clicking on this button. It's totally free. Thanks very much once again. This is brought to you by marketingwithdonald.com. Thank you.